know when I'm driving right now. It is the school hours, 3-ish p.m. And yeah, it's just that time where all the school students get out of class, and we basically have entitled school kids that think that they can, or, their parents order them a ride, whatever. But yeah, I just like literally went online, got like two trips for the high school that right next to, and both trips were high school students, and one of them was like a 15-year-old girl, but she has to find her own way home, or her parent really. So explain to her what's going on, like, hey, you may not have known this, and I know other drivers might have taken past, but we can't transport unaccompanied minors. Um, it's a rule. It's a compliance thing. So we have to follow those rules. It's nothing against you, etc. The girl kind of just stared at me like a deer in headlights, I guess. And yeah, so after I explained to that, she's like, well, can you call my mom? She's the one to order the ride. Call her mom. Her mom only speaks Spanish, so I explained to it, and I have a feeling that she was one of those people that were like, I only speak English when it's convenient for me. So then she asked me right in the middle of the conversation, hablamos español? And, I explained to her in Spanish, sufficient enough to explain the situation. And then she kind of like, she started talking really fast to me and asking me all these questions like, well, what about the money for the ride that I pay? Will I be charged? This and that. And I was just like, yes, you will be charged. You can appeal it by calling Lyft or messaging Lyft in the app. I even gave her instructions on how to do that. However, most likely it would not be allowed. You will not get a refund because it is a terms of service thing, and she's breaking the terms of service, and I'm entitled to my cancellation fee for that. So yeah, that was that girl. And then like the girl walks away. I get the next ride, and literally the girl like walks away from my car, and the next person who I'm assigned to is like he sees her walk away from my car, and he comes up. So it's just like a little chain of kids just coming up in line for my ride. And they're like, and I just ask them when they come up to my door, I'm like, hey, do you have ID? And they're like, no. And I was like, well, how old are you? 15, 16, 17, whatever. Even some might even look at me all weird and be like, smirk a little bit and be like 18. And then I'm like, well, where's your ID, man? So in the other person's case, they claimed 18, but the way that they paused made me suspicious. So I was like, well, man, you gotta have ID for me to take this ride. And yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of my last two rides. That was $10 for like less than 15 minutes of work. I'm okay with that. And plus, I want to be able to get unpaired with all these accounts anyway, because it's just more beneficial for me in the long run to deal with these unaccompanied minor rides. So yeah, the more minors I'm unpaired with, the more accounts that I'm unpaired with, as far as ones that are breaking the rules, the better it is in the long run for me, because I can get legit rides from people who are following the rules. And yeah, so I mean, it says a lot about someone if you follow the rules, especially when you're working and you're trying to be honest and make an honest wage, and also not put yourself at risk for any type of issues that might arise with breaking the rules as a driver. So yeah, this is a quick video, I guess. I'm en route to another passenger, which I'm pretty sure this one's also a high school pickup. So yeah, it'll most likely be that I make about $30 in cancellation fees in an hour, and probably drive less than 5 miles in total. So that'll be awesome. But anyway, guys, make sure you follow the rules, stand your ground, and don't bend for anybody, I guess. That's the best I can say. Best